Hiya, welcome back to Shooter on a Bike. So I just want to do a little quick video. I've decided to keep the Osmo 360, and after my last video where I was complaining that the remote control didn't start all the cameras simultaneously, DJI contacted me and I've been on chat with them, and they are unbelievably helpful. So the first thing that we need to clear up is that the remote, it's just not possible to start different generations of cameras all at the same time using the remote. It just can't work. They gave me the reasons for it, which I won't go into because partly because I don't understand them myself, but it's to do with the speed of the chipsets, the newer generation chips, etc, etc. So I've said many times when on videos, I'm not very good at editing. It's just something that I'm learning. I am getting better, but I find it very difficult sometimes. And what I've found the easiest way to do it, as I've mentioned before, I use DaVinci, and I like to use multicam, and it really is the most straightforward way to edit for me when I've got multiple feeds, and as you know, I've got 3 cameras. So I was hoping that I was able to just basically start everything at the same time, so all my videos started at the same time. I could pull it in to a multicam clip and just edit it that way. Hunky-dory. That's not possible. Now, the reason why I wanted that to do is because it would be a simple way of making sure that my clips were the same size without having to sync it. Because in the method that I know to create a multicam clip in DaVinci Studio, it's supposed to be able to sync up everything automatically using the sound, using the waveform. So if you do the 1, 2, 3 clap, then the waveforms are the same on each of the camera feeds, and DaVinci would automatically sync it up. Now, I've never had that successfully do that, so it means that I've got to sync it up. And what I had been doing was syncing each clip individually to the clap and rendering them. So I was rendering all 3 clips and then pulling them in to a multicam clip, and then rendering the whole thing once I'd done my editing, which was a really time-consuming business, but it was the only way that I knew how to do it in my ignorance. So when I was in the chat with DJI, and as I say, I can't rate them highly enough for their customer service. They are tremendous, amazingly patient, even with stupid people like me. They went through the process with me and said, well, as I said, I'd explained that it's not possible with different generations to start at exactly the same time. I explained to them that what I've just explained to you, how I currently edit my videos, and they directed me to a YouTube video which explains a good way of syncing them, if you like, and it's going to save me hours in the future. It was exactly what I was looking for. I didn't find that YouTube video when I was looking at the tutorials on how to do multicam editing myself, but they directed me to this YouTube video, and it's been utterly brilliant. And all I do is pull in all 3 of my clips onto the timeline, slide them all, sync them up, cut off the bits that I don't want, and then I can create a multicam timeline from that. And it takes a matter of a couple of minutes or so, 2 or 3 minutes, and I've got the feeds all synced up and I'm ready to go. So utterly fantastic. I mean, DJI, I can't rate them highly enough. They are utterly and completely tremendous when it comes to customer service. And you know, they've got a customer for life in me, to be honest. I mean, I already have now 3 DJI cameras, I've got 2 DJI drones, I've got 2 Mic 2s, and everything just works. And if it doesn't work, as I found out with the remote thing, then they're very quick to come up with a solution. Even if it's a third-party solution, they don't mind explaining that to you. So they have a huge knowledge base obviously, and they are utterly tremendous and have helped me along big time. Now, I will do a little sort of computer tutorial on how I do that editing and how I do the syncing up. It's probably something that people who are familiar with DJI already know, but it's not something I knew. DaVinci rather. DaVinci is very sophisticated and much more sophisticated than me. So long and short of it is, I'm keeping the 360. I'm happy with the footage and everything else with it, and we'll see how it goes. Good news is, I've already sent the X3 to Buster, so hopefully he'll learn how to do some 360 editing, and we'll go from there. So the issue is not resolved in the way I thought it would be resolved, or I'd hoped it would be resolved. It's actually been resolved in a better way, in that it has increased my knowledge of DaVinci. So big thanks to DJI. Big thanks to DJI for not calling me stupid and putting up with my limited knowledge and my limited ability. Thanks very much for watching. There'll be a midweek ramble out this week, and then hopefully, if I can get it edited in time, I'll put out my run with Buster at the weekend. So thanks again, take care, ride safe, catch you in the next one. Bye.